Hitler's legendary gold train. But what happens when the line between an urban legend and reality completely disappears? The year was 1945. Soviet troops liberated Poland from the Nazi threat. On April 24th, they reached Berlin at the same time as their American allies. These military movements eventually led to Hitler's suicide on April 30th of that same year, marking the defeat of Germany. After the war, the victorious nations divided the spoils of the conflict, while Germany fell into a deep economic crisis. Many Germans claimed that, just as Soviet forces were entering Berlin, Hitler ordered a train carrying more than 300 tons of gold to travel through underground tunnels in Poland. A train that mysteriously vanished. For over 70 years, thousands of people searched for this train without success. Many treasure hunters believed that sooner or later they would discover the mysterious convoy. However, as time passed, many began to lose faith in its existence. Slowly, it went from being one of the most desired lost treasures in history to becoming an urban legend, nothing more than a myth. But that legend changed when two treasure hunters submitted a report to the Polish government claiming they had discovered an armored train that they had been unable to open. They requested government assistance and claimed that the train could contain more than 300 tons of gold. But the story did not end there. The two treasure hunters, who remained anonymous, announced through their lawyer that they would not reveal the exact location of the train. They also stated that the government would not allow them to keep 10% of the value of whatever might be found inside. According to the legend, this train disappeared after the war and was never seen again. One possibility is that it suffered a mechanical failure while heading toward Poland and that the Nazis were unable to recover it because of the rapid advance of Soviet forces. The Nazis built an extensive network of tunnels in Poland where they transported military equipment and valuable objects. The Polish government declared that it would provide a portion of any discovery to the treasure hunters, but that any gold and jewelry stolen by the Nazis would be returned to their rightful owners or descendants. According to the images of the train, it appeared to be heavily armored and had never been opened. However, some believe it did not contain the valuable treasures that many expected. According to these theories, it could have been a military train carrying weapons or other types of equipment. The convoy was believed to be more than 100 meters long, and the fact that it was armored suggested that it carried a special cargo. This quickly led to theories that it could contain a secret weapon or that it really did carry gold, but that the information was being kept hidden. After the initial report from the two treasure hunters in the Wałbrzych region of Poland, local and military authorities mobilized resources to investigate the area. Ground-penetrating radar studies were carried out, followed by official archaeological excavations at the reported location. However, the results were disappointing. Despite intense searches and enormous media attention, researchers found no evidence of the train, no gold, and no hidden tunnels capable of containing a convoy of such size. Experts involved in the investigation concluded that the anomalies detected in the initial scans were most likely natural geological formations rather than artificial structures or an armored train. Over the years, the official search was abandoned without success, becoming a modern example of how lost treasure legends from World War II can gain enormous popularity in the digital age through speculation and the absence of early verification.